Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into today's Bird and Pilot video. We're going to have a look at the weather for the next 10 to 14 days. For today's third video, day 10 will take us to the 12th of May, and we'll be able to extend out beyond that with the GFS and ECM ensembles, and they are running to around a couple of weeks. We'll have a look at CFS V2 for June at the end of the video, and I shall get on with that for you in a moment. Just say that first. Videos released today was our 6 AM UK weather forecast, and we've also released January Friday as well. Check out those two vids if you'd like to do that. Like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much, everyone, for doing that for GavsWeatherVids. Now, we're going to do a re-upload of a historic weather video that was released a long time ago, not in a galaxy far, far away, in our galaxy, a long time ago on my original YouTube channel between 2012 and 2014 for this coming bank holiday Monday. So I've got a poll up here on the community post page. Let's get the webcam on. So I've got 4 choices with regards to GWV community to choose from. We have got the summer of 1975. We've got the summer of 1995. We've got quite an interesting video where we didn't look at the whole entire summers, but we did look at the 2 occasions when we got to 100 Fahrenheit in 1990 and 2003, combined with the washout bank holiday Monday of 1986. That's a slightly different historic video. And then we've got the ice storm of January 1940, which I think is the very first historic video I did. So at the moment, summer 1995 is leading. We've had 125 votes. Thank you so much, everyone who has got involved and voted there. So I'll be closing this like tomorrow evening, probably about 7, 8ish. So if you want to vote, want to make your voice count, then come to the community post page and choose which one of those 4 that you would like. And then on Bank Holiday Monday, put your teeth in, Gav. On Bank Holiday Monday, we'll re-upload the winner to the GavsWeatherVids YouTube channel. Hope that makes sense. We did this on the Easter Bank Holiday Monday, and it seemed to go down quite well. So I thought I'd do it again for this one. So check out the 4 choices there and see what you think. Thank you so much, everyone. Right, okay, we're going to have a look at the latest one from nullschool.net. So wind direction has changed today. We're bringing in more of a west-northwesterly type flow. It's feeling a lot cooler and fresher across much of the country. Still very warm though, but a lot fresher and cooler compared to what was quite impressive heat and humidity yesterday. Central temperature, annoyingly, still hasn't updated for April, so still showing 10.7 provisional to the 29th there. I don't know what the delay is on getting the finalised number for April. Hopefully, they'll update that this afternoon and we'll be able to bring that to you tomorrow. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for the next couple of weeks. We're at Bradford today. The red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for Bradford. We're starting off above average with the upper air temperatures at the moment. They're going to cool off over bank holiday weekend and then reverting close to average. Nothing all that dramatic going on in terms of the upper air temperatures, but in terms of precipitation, still looks really dry. The next week to 10 days, barely any measurable rain there. There are some rainfall spikes into the second half of May, but that's a long way off its extended range, unreliable. So the dry spell, if not the drought, goes on. Temperature anomaly is showing a bit of a change here. Actually, let's just turn it over to the north. Okay, the temperature anomaly showing a bit of a change here for the next 5 days, getting us to the 7th of May, average to a little bit below average, 6 to 10 day. Looks like that. So near normal in the south, warmer than average up in the north, 10 to 14 day. Again, generally on the warmer side for the north, nearer normal for the south. Precipitation anomalies are drier than average to the 9th of May for the next 7 days there. And as far as let's go 8 to 14. As far as the 8 to 14 day precipitation anomaly is concerned, to 16th of May, looking really dry. The drought goes on. Right, let's start going through chart data then. Miss our latest UK Met Euro run is looking for midnight on Bank Holiday Monday. High pressure in control, it's cooler. Winds are coming in from more of an east or northeast direction. But under high pressure, it's mostly dry. And the high pressure dominating the weather then throughout the course of the coming week. So that gets us to the 9th of May with that big area of high pressure set over the top of the country icon. Again, with plenty of high pressure around. Gradually late next week, it begins to slip a bit further southwards with something a little bit more showery coming into the north. But overall, still set there and high and dry there with icon through most of next week. The KMA, again, for Bank Holiday Monday, showing that area of high pressure in control. It's still dominating the weather through to the end of next week as well. Around day 10 and beyond, it starts to turn a little bit more westerly. Slightly more mobility, perhaps towards the middle part of May. That's a very long way off, though, so I wouldn't be too certain about that. And then a GFS midnight run. So, again, got high pressure out to the west of the country. A little bit on the cool side, those northeast winds. That high pressure continues to dominate the weather throughout the week and into the second weekend of May. Up to day 10, gets to 12th of May. We're basically high pressure all of the way. And no real changes, actually, as we go on into extended range. A high pressure dominates the weather up to the 18th of May. It's mostly dry, fine, and warm. There's very little else to say about that, to be honest. The GFS 6 in comparison, well, it's all high pressure through next week. And high pressure just goes on beyond day 10. Does move up towards Greenland in a very extended range, so this is now the 16th of May, a long way out, and we start to bring in a cooler and perhaps a rather more showery northerly type flow. That's a very, very long way out, though, so, I'm really not sure about that. Basically, the first half of Bay Bear looks high and dry. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Drop a comment, let us know what you think about this and all of our videos and content. Don't forget to tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids and get them to subscribe to. And thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. We need to put on around 50 subscribers to get ourselves to 19.7k. So if you could give us a sub, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. Hope you're having a lovely Friday. GM once more with high pressure dominating the weather through most of next week. High pressure. That gets day 10. Bit weaker with pressure then, so it could be a little bit more showery, but still basically high and dry even then. And then the ECM rounds it all off. Again, we're seeing plenty of high pressure domination there through to day 10, 12th of May. And in the extended range with the ECM, we look like that. So no real changes. The high pressure remains anchored and rooted close to the country. The dry spell, the drought goes on up to the middle part of May there. Maybe slightly weaker with the pressure into the second half of the month down in the south. That might allow something a little bit more showery to start getting going down there. But even then, it all looks very flimsy. Most of the low pressure is like around the Bay of Biscay and going down towards Spain and Portugal. We are still mostly dominated by that high pressure. Oh, I reckon this is going to be exceptionally dry first half to May, and it could even go on into the second half of the month. Missing precipitation forecast based on that ECM run from Meteo.com, so barely any measurable rain anywhere over the next 10 days. Really quite remarkable. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10 from the Icelandic Met Office gets us to the 12th of May. 16 members of the ECM ensembles with a big ridge extending from the Atlantic into northwest Europe. 13, including the control of the operation run, very similar. 12, again, with the high pressure over and to the west of the country, and 10 with high pressure again over the country. So all options, all roads are leading to high pressure at day 10. And then in 2 weeks' time, this is the option that we've got. Check it out. It's the 17th of May. 51 out of 51 members of the ECM ensembles, all of them showing high pressure above average heights, virtually over top of the country. As I say, all roads are leading to high pressure. And then the CFS V2 finally for June, opening salvo from the CFS for June. So 700 millibar height anomaly. Remember, these charts change daily. Looks like this. Higher pressure down to the south-southwest. Lower pressure is out in the Atlantic. And some higher pressure up to the north. Winds are coming in from a generally sort of westerly type direction there. So a little bit on the mixed side, I guess, but still with a strong high pressure influence. That's the Azores side, of course, to the west of Spain and Portugal. Still with high pressure influence. Should deliver quite a warm June, I would have thought, with above average temperatures being predicted. And not much of a signal for precipitation. Looks a bit west average to west-northwest, a bit drier than average to the south-southwest. I reckon quite a warm, and for the south anyway, relatively dry June will be likely there. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, we're done. If you've enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. And make sure to drop a comment. Let us know what you think about this and all our videos and content. And don't forget to tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids. What's wrong with my speech today? And I'm not been on my magic watch. I'm off to work at 2. I wouldn't be able to turn up there after being on the on the magic watch, would I? No. So yeah, don't get to your friends about GavsWeatherVids. Get them subscribed to it. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Right. So we've got the weekend coming up tomorrow. I'll go through everything that's happening on Sunday and Monday tomorrow at the end of tomorrow's bit. But tomorrow we've got the 6 AM UK weather forecast. I might try and squeeze in weekend forecast of the ECM WF 42 day for UK and Ireland tomorrow, and there'll definitely be a 10 to 14 day as well. Oh, there's a channel member live stream, so if you're a channel member, then check in to your May channel member live stream, which will be at 7 PM tomorrow. I'll see you then. Right, you enjoy the rest of your Friday. I'm off to do job number 2 shortly. Gav, bring in the pennies. You enjoy the rest of your Friday afternoon, and we'll see you again with more very soon. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.